Hi guys, very warm welcome to Friday the Guest Day and to your own show, Gurseema's Gup-Shup. And yes, every week Gurseema actually works hard with my entire team, and especially I owe gratitude to my leading team member Mrs. Amrita, because she actually worked hard to get these stories of the beautiful souls. Yes, this time also, another soul whose journey today in Gurseema's Gup-Shup will be peeping into the beautiful chapters of her life. So here we have the lady, the guest of this show, Gurseema's Gup-Shup, and I would like to introduce her, which is just two words, two lines you can say. Yes, CA, Chartered Accountant Samriti Kapoor, as well as she's the president of Inner Wheel Club of Amritsar Rising Sun. So besides her professional career, she is also working as a social activist. Very warm welcome, Samriti, to the show of Gurseema's Gup-Shup, and thank you for accepting our invite.
Thank you so much, Gurseema. It was a pleasure to be here.
Indeed, my pleasure. And I just want, as I mentioned, I want you to introduce yourself to the viewers. Let's start the Gup-Shup with your content of Rubaru. Challenge.
Okay, I'm Samriti Kapoor, a chartered accountant by profession. Currently, I'm also training students in practical accounts.
Okay.
Apart from that, I'm a part of Inner Wheel Club, which is an international organization present in 113 countries.
That's nice. So, like you being professionally, you are strong. You have got your, that thing that you're moving as a CA plus other work, and you're also dealing with this social activity. As you said, the club is actually, in the different countries. So both the journeys started together?
No, not really.
Okay.
I was introduced to Inner Wheel Club by one of my friends.
Okay.
And I really found it very nice, because according to me, success means when you're able to change somebody else's life.
Exactly.
So you're able to
when you feel, when you can return something to society,
Right.
return
Exactly.
back something to society, whatever you have achieved in life. So let's start from your childhood.
Okay.
Where you have been, your hometown, your studies. Chale.
Okay.
Let's listen.
So I'm basically from Amritsar.
Okay.
I did my matriculation from Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart.
Right. And then I went to DAV for 2 years.
Okay.
After that, I started with my CA.
Okay.
And then I went to BBK College for my graduation.
Okay.
And for my CA training, I went to Mr. Padam Behen.
Okay.
He's also a very gentle soul and a very nice person.
See, yes, it's right, because there are so many people who actually add different colors to your personality, to
Definitely.
your career, to your journey on the whole. So now when it's a time to peep into your life, I suppose that we need to listen to those names who have actually added the beautiful colors to your journey. Yes, please.
So maybe first of all, if we start from our school, we had Mrs. Brinda Nair.
Okay.
She was our English teacher, and
Okay.
she was a dynamic personality. Mrs. Randhava.
Oh, yes.
I hope you also.
Yes,
have been
yes,
knowing
I know her. Very, very beautiful. I really feel if she's somewhere around, I could get her to my show.
Definitely.
Okay.
And then our principal at that time, Sister Lucy.
Sister Lucy was there. So it was like while you were in your school, Smriti, was it that you felt yes, in the coming times you will be into the shape of that such color CA and a social personality who will be dealing or leading one of the club, socially being so active? Was something in your, or because you were from the business class family?
Yeah.
So was like other cousins of your family that maybe felt ki I'll also get married to a good businessman and get into that perfect figure of the business man's wife?
No, not really actually.
Okay.
I always wanted to do something in my life since my childhood. So that was not the perception I had. And as far as CS was concerned, in school time I was again not that determined to become a chartered accountant.
Okay.
But my father wanted me to be one.
Okay.
So
That's the dad's dream.
That was my dad's dream.
Okay.
And that is why I pursued that profession after my 12th.
Okay. So now your dad must be very happy.
I'm sorry, but he's no more.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Sometimes it happens because Gup-Shup is something, even I don't know the personalities much truly. And it's always because, sometimes hit and try method. I share an invite, I talk about Gup-Shup, and then they say yes. So that's why I always say in the set of Gup-Shup, sometimes even I am meeting the guest for the first time. It's as equally as you are meeting. Okay, so I'm really sorry for this, but yes, I'm good to know this thing that, his all the principles and upbringings has given the best shape to your personality.
I think our schooling also mattered a lot.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, the moral science lessons that we were taught. So I think there's still,
That's still in your heart.
Yeah, right.
And as you said that, okay, after schooling you went into the college. So anything that in the college life you felt because you went to BBK,
Right.
that is again a women college, and yes, because I am a bit inclined to the womanhood and working about the women because of being that is my profession. Do you feel that these days when we are talking that yes, now girls are equally strong, or I say they're a bit higher also, but still there are so many taboos, there are so many things, and still you feel that if I talk about Amritsar or all those the districts that are leaving the metropolitans, I won't talk about the Bombays, but still the folk of our town or nearby towns, so it is they are still being gender biased.
Yes, of course, I do feel the same because gender bias is something which is deep rooted, and changing
And
the
I
perception.
feel, do you think that even after the decades we'll able to overcome? Because yes, it could be the coming generation, but what is the major thing and why it is being pursued, from decades?
I think apart from men, we live in a patriarchal society.
Exactly.
So apart from men, I think it's the women who have to work towards it. Like if I have a son, if
Right.
I make it a point, I teach him how to respect a woman.
Right.
To treat a woman equal and not to give him extra importance, then of course these things will change down. In
What
the near
it would
future.
be, I had these such discussions in my previous episodes also, but then it's so difficult. Son never hardly, or in some cases they may or they may not learn the cooking, they may not do the washing, because every time this thing is meant ki woman folk is supposed to, and the other part the command is of the men.
No, I am sorry. I don't agree with you.
Okay, so the
this
thing
because
I am happy.
in my
I am
family,
happy if people disagree to this point, because
Yeah.
I always feel good if I get certain things. Please.
Because in my family, even my mother-in-law, my husband, everybody makes sure that okay, if my son is studying, that is a different issue.
Okay.
But never because he's a male, he's not supposed to do this. This kind of thing is not practiced in our family.
Okay. That's
So
really nice.
I think it's the like I told you, it's just
it's
women who
always
have to
it's
work
always
towards
it.
it.
यार ये क्या रो पड़ा तो कुड़िया मंगू रोंदा है लड़कियों जैसे रो रहा है लड़की. So why it's always that tears are connected to girls,
Yeah.
and all the tech world is connected to men. Now, of course, even in the tech world, as I told in the previous episodes also, I had a discussion in one of my episodes. Yes, now the girls or women are actually emerging in this field, but still, I feel there is differences there, and it is a very clear difference.
Yeah, I think being in a small town and being in Punjab, basically we find this difference to be a little more, But when
Yes.
you move out in metropolis,
Metropolitans
move
is
down towards south, things are very different.
things are very different. Yes, I agree to it. Now, do you think that yes, as per the always women is concerned with fashion, makeup means woman, kitty parties mean women. Now this is being more stereotype, ki yes, all these things are concerned with women. Why the intelligence or the all other things, the command is in the hands of the men?
See, obviously, we cannot deny the fact that women are fashion conscious.
Yes,
They are, and they are
love to do
beautiful.
the
They are beautiful creatures of God.
they are the beautiful creatures, and it's a
And
duty
they should-
to nurture that
exactly,
beauty.
exactly. So I don't think so. There's any harm in
There is
portraying
any harm.
yourself to be beautiful and
Yeah,
being fashion
exactly.
conscious. But nowadays, men, of course, they're also, they've
Oh yes,
changed.
they have changed. The
They've
fashion
changed. They've
has
become
actually
more conscious now.
Fair and Lovely was always the commanding thing for the
Exactly.
girls. Fair and Lovely, but now these days the Fair and Lovely is we see the advertisements are again for the men also.
Right.
So yes, but when you say because your in-laws are staying with you,
Right.
you must have your cousins also are married, and then your buaji, whosoever the relations.
Right.
Do you find that they also share? Are they growing with the culture that is, coming into Amritsar, or they are, with that the previous
See,
thing?
I think it depends from person to person. Some are growing,
Some are growing.
Some they still want to stick to the past. They don't want to change.
They don't
so
want
I
to
think
change.
it depends upon our personal nature, how flexible we are,
How
and how
flexible
ready we
we
are to
are.
accept
Yes,
the change in
yes.
society.
चलें ये बहुत सारी बातें हो गई हमारी because yes I told you gender bias सारी दुनिया gender bias है थोड़ा सा गुरसीमा को भी बनने दो ना gender bias for the sake of women. Now something interesting we'll have. बोल नहीं करना मैंने आपको. स्मृति, शादी जब आपकी हुई
Right?
तो आपने अपने वुड बी को पहले मिलने का मौका मिला था?
Yeah, of course.
कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग बात शेयर करो. डेट पे गए थे, क्या था, कैसा था? She is blushing.
Actually, we both were very skeptical of getting married.
Okay.
And I was actually, in a bit of rage ki why my mother is,
Okay.
and arranging the meeting and something. And I was like, hey, I'm going as I am, I didn't dress up.
Okay. No makeup. Girls are so conscious. Nothing. No makeup.
I
So
just,
whatever.
I just wore my normal clothes. I was in my pair of jeans and a shirt.
Okay.
And that's it. So we met at Ebony for the first time.
Okay.
So that's it.
So how was your meeting? That's it. So this was your meeting. आगे किस अब तो
I think we just had a general talk.
you just started.
general talk.
So जब पहली बारी देखा तो what you felt कि what sort of person you expect that? कुछ
Nothing, I didn't have anything in my mind, but there was just one thing I'm sharing a little.
Yes.
That I just told my mother कि okay उसकी ना मूंछें नहीं होनी चाहिए.
अच्छा. Should be clean shave.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I never liked men with mustaches.
Mustaches. So
So
you
that
were
was the only. And otherwise, I didn't have any criteria in my mind.
okay.
So-
So he was of that sort of the.
Yeah, of course, he didn't
the
have
skin.
any mustache.
Okay. And now it's been how many years to your
It's
marriage?
been 17 years.
17 years in a bond. So now what you feel that you have covered such a long journey of 17 years, you have got your child, it's been that in a family, and when you just give a flashback, what if Samriti, how much Samriti has covered?
I think a lot. Gradually you change my perception.
Yeah.
When I was unmarried, and now the maturity with which I handle things.
And because we talk
the
about marriage
responsibility that you take. Right.
interrupting because एक thought मेरे मन में people say यार वो तो life ना वो तो free life थी. You also feel the same thing कि
नहीं, not
यार वो तो free थी because you know why I ask. There are rare people who meet who have got that satisfaction of marriage on the face and they are blushing and still she is blushing and that's why the question I triggered that yes some people say यार वो बातें अलग होती this is like life is totally into family पता ही नहीं चला 20-25 साल कैसे निकल गए so what you don't have such sort of
Not. See, I think at every stage we have different responsibilities, and then again, if your family is cooperative,
so it's good
it's very good.
it's very
So
good
you're able to handle everything. And as far as responsibility is concerned, I think every person is born to have some responsibility.
otherwise without responsibilities life becomes so
Right.
the gaps are too much
Exactly. So obviously there's a change, but there's so much to learn as well. To grow as an individual.
to grow as an individual your
there's so much
relationships
to-
grow
Yes,
your
definitely.
relationships add
learn to adjust.
you
You
learn to adjust चलें अब मुझे ये बताएं अगर कुछ ऐसा हो जाए what I'm gonna say so what you will do कुछ थोड़े हल्की फुल्की बातें हो जाए कौन सा एक्टर सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है
I think Amir Khan.
आमिर खान मान लें आमिर खान आपको मिल गया and he's ready to have a date with you
Okay.
so what would be your first thing that you would like to express later give some time imagine करने के लिए and I hope Paji don't worry Amir Khan aa nahi raha this is only in the Gup-Shup so let her take the feeling
I would just express, that I like his acting and I watch all his movies. So
that's it
that's it.
जो स्कूल टाइम वाला कुछ क्रेज था?
हाँ, स्कूल टाइम में था. I just remembered when we went to Mumbai once and we were taken to the film city.
Okay.
And we got a chance to, see different actors.
Okay.
Salman Khan was there and Amir Khan was sitting just on the road. And the girls, they were all excited. And in the bus, they were all screaming and shouting. So that incident is fresh in my mind.
Still it's fresh in your mind. Right. चलें, ये बात होगी. Next, Samriti, I would like to ask that if you would like to, cook something special one day.
Okay.
What would be that dish? And for whom you would like to?
Question. I'm not very fond of cooking.
कुछ भी, अगर let's say चाय बनानी होगी या कुछ भी, anything, मैगी बनानी, anything, chocolate का piece बनाना, if you can make whatever.
Okay.
Think. We need to trigger the Gup-Shup, यार.
Okay, I'd like to cook lasagna for my son because he's really fond of it.
Okay, lasagna for your son. Right. लड़ाई होती है?
होती है.
किससे ज़्यादा होती है?
बहुत ज़्यादा तो नहीं होती है, honestly,
मतलब जिससे भी होती है, comparatively थोड़ी ज़्यादा किससे होती है?
सच तो नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा लड़ाई किसी से भी नहीं होती.
चलो, that's good. होती किससे?
Generally, an argument maybe somewhat with my sister or sometimes with my husband. or
ज़्यादा husband के साथ कि sister के साथ?
Equally होती है दोनों के साथ.
यार थोड़ा सा फर्क तो होगा यार समृति, प्लीज. I'm trying to trap her but it's been so difficult. हाँ बोलो, सिस्टर के साथ कि हस्बैंड के साथ?
सिस्टर के साथ.
मतलब ज्यादा प्यार सिस्टर से अब भी है. सर जी कुछ करो, कोई गजरा वगैरह लाकर थोड़ी आरती धूप करा करो इसकी तरफ, so that she could say ज्यादा फाइट मेरे हस्बैंड से होती है. That's the more love she could share. Sister से, so you share that bond still now?
Yeah, we have a very close bond.
Okay. And if I say, if you get the one chance to do something for your sister, what would be that?
Again, a very difficult question.
Little.
I'll have to think.
No, I don't mind. You can, please.
Okay, maybe give her a gift she wants.
What would be that?
Maybe a ring.
Maybe a ring. So, you find that if yes, you can do something that would be your sister arranging a gift, good gift for you. Perfect. मुझे ये बताएं कि do you find that एक ऐसी चीज़ if you find कि yes, this thing should not be in women, यार ये तो होनी नहीं चाहिए, या आपको लगता है ये हो रही इसलिए because girls were involved in this group, ये इसलिए हुआ because ladies were involved in this group?
I think मेरे हिसाब से I think all girls they should be a little bit more ambitious. They should have something. They should have something to do in their life. So
this is the important and the crux of today's episode. Yes, my all the girls and women of all the ages. Because I feel, Samriti, even if someone is 60, you have, given your precious years to the family or to that time, to that journey. You have that strength. You can do something even after 60.
Definitely, yes.
एक passion होना ज़रूरी है. Doesn't matter कि तुम लोग what age, it's 15, it's 16, it's 20, 25 or 30, 40, 50, whatever.
True. So if they have, they'll not be involved in useless gossips because they'll have something to focus on. So I think that is what every female should have.
That is what every female.
Nurture their interests.
Nurture their interests. Free time में आपको कुछ ऐसा जैसे gardening या walk करने का या कुछ ऐसा कुछ what other passion you like to have?
Okay, I like to paint.
इनकी paintings की photographs भी हम आपके साथ share करेंगे.
And
first painting कब की थी?
In my school time.
What you actually painted?
Some sceneries, and I used to participate in competitions as well.
Okay.
But after my 10th, basically I completely lost touch because then again I moved into this profession which did not give me much time.
Okay. So still now you paint, you hold the brush and paint something?
Not really, not much. But I would love to restart again.
You would like to restart it again.
Right.
So you had that love for the colors, you had that passion for the colors.
I still have, but it's just that I'm not able to manage it.
Okay. Now Samriti, अगर एक मौका मिले घूमने का, so which spot you would like to choose and with whom?
Okay, Alaska.
Okay, Alaska. Any special reason?
Not really. No special reason, because I'm actually fantasized by that place,
Achha,
really
you are-
wish to, really wish to go
So
there.
you really wish to go to Alaska with your husband
Right.
and have your honeymoon over there once again. Where you went to your honeymoon?
We went to Mauritius.
Mauritius again. So you can easily. He'll surely take you. I suppose that may God, grant her this wish also, because she is such a beautiful soul. My next question is, Samriti, if in case it happens that you got a chance to address like any form of a woman who is an iconic personality, whom would be that?
Shushmita Sen.
Okay. So any special reason for it?
No, I really like her personality. As a person, I feel.
As a person, how much you know her? What's the reason that you...
I've just read about her and the maturity with which she handles
Sushmita has
things.
got 2 daughters.
Yeah, both of them adopted.
Adopted daughters. She's got a family. Sushmita is she has got both the daughters adopted, and I was reading about Sushmita a couple of days back, like the way she spends time with her daughters, and it's been very, very bold, the decisions she has taken.
Because she's very bold, she's very strong.
She's very, and I felt that she didn't bother about whatever the society gonna say about her. She just got focused. This is what she would like to. So such personalities always
They inspire you.
It always inspire you. Okay, this is the one thing. Now, if I talk about the moral world, so do you think of this like, are you spiritual? See, many people say yes, but I feel the spiritual is it's being wiped out these days. So it's that you start your day with that some enchantments, with chanting something.
I do basically. I do. I'm a Reiki healer as well.
Okay, you are a Reiki healer. That's
Reiki
okay.
Healer. I don't use it much.
You don't practice it spontaneously, but you're a Reiki healer.
I'm a Reiki healer. I just try to heal myself.
But you feel that yes, being a spiritual always makes you more strong person.
Yes, it
makes
does.
you more focused for your goals.
Definitely it does.
Anything that you find, if you will get the chance, because the present generation is not at all spiritual. It is not at all into all these things.
Right.
So any one thing that you find it should be included in the syllabi of the school, so that the students become more strong and more
Yes, definitely. I would definitely want that schools should actually impart religious education. It should be there. It should be part of curriculum of all the schools.
We used to have the moral science.
Yes,
This is the morals chapters are there, but I think that they don't. On that day, I saw someone was he just fell, and the students they started laughing. It's so no one made them took the pain to go and
Exactly.
help that person. So we are becoming millionaires. We are getting into the tech world. We are getting the best of the surgeons into our country, but humanity is being vanished.
Definitely. I think as a person, we are degrading.
We are degrading.
We are degrading, and I think the scriptures should be, our scriptures should be a part of the curriculum.
Scriptures should be introduced to the education of the schools.
शुरू से हमें पाठ से शुरू करना चाहिए. Whatever.
Because yes, see, it always gives that not only the strength, but it also built our roots in such a good way that a nice tree with the beautiful flowers and the fragrance, society will be more beautiful.
Yeah.
आपने बहुत बड़ी सुनते हैं यार, ऐसा नहीं, दुनिया तो ऐसे ही है. क्यों ऐसे है? हम ही तो बनाते हैं दुनिया.
Exactly. This is what we are doing.
You see
actually we've taken the responsibility for the next generation.
Next generation.
We don't realize how we are acting. We're going to set a trend for the future generation. So we have to be a little more responsible. We have to be a little more cautious.
I really wish that in coming times we could actually work being human, me, Smriti, and many other ladies like this, because I feel yes, we can do certain change. So guys, this was the first time such a peaceful and thoughtful Gup-Shup that I had. Nothing was planned except she came, I said what I'm supposed to introduce you, so she just got me just few words which I already uttered. But then it was such a soulful and such a peaceful interaction we had. So it was very nice to have you here, and I suppose I always say we can always have the many more Gup-Shups with all these beautiful souls. Thank you so much, Samriti, for being here, and it was really nice to have her, and I hope you will also peep into her world through these pictures. Thank you so much. Keep on watching your Gurseema's Gup-Shup and do subscribe and share. Thank you. Meet you next Friday.